Oh, so good. It's delicious, man. Woo!
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Chronicles of Chef. I'm Scott Hamilton, and today's video is a little different. Have you ever wondered how a chef's brain works when they're trying to figure out a dish or trying to solve all the pieces of putting a dish together? Well, today I'm going to give you an inside look on me figuring out how to take Toom, the classic delicious Lebanese garlic sauce, basically like a emulsification garlic mayo, but the garlic is a stabilizer, super delicious, and trying to turn it into a hot pepper Toom for a catering event, so it's a large batch. Things get a little hairy, things get a little dicey, but at the end, it turns out delicious. Let's get cooking. All right, let's get making this Toom. Now, this is not traditional by any means. I'm using that as a base to kind of play and do these other things that I want to do and try out. I love traditional garlic Toom. There's a place, Lebanese Kitchen, here in Salt Lake. Oh, they make such a good one. I remember the first time I got it at a farmer's market. Fell in love, used it all the time. We're gonna start with a pound. That's right, you heard me right. A pound of garlic. Now, a cup will do you just fine, but because I'm doing this for a big catering event, I'm making a lot of it. Now, we're gonna play with the flavors like I was saying. This is gonna go on like a Philly cheesesteak inspired breakfast burrito. So we're gonna have all sorts of fun things. So first things first that I wanna kind of mess around with is this smoked horseradish root. I love horseradish. I love other spices. I love all those kinds of things. So I smoked this horseradish root, which is very tough. I smoked the horseradish root like this, just really simple, about 250 degrees for about 45 minutes to an hour. I didn't want to cook it down too much because I know that cooking it is going to kind of reduce the heat that it has. But there's like a butteriness to this now where it's almost like you're on the verge of burning your popcorn. But oh man, they're very tough. Ooh, there's definitely some good heat from there. There's nice smokiness, but it's not like over the top smoky. Like I said, it's more of like a brown, buttery, really nutty kind of smoky flavor to it. Love that. All right, so we're gonna start with about half of this root just to get things kind of started. Oh man, that is gonna be really, really good to go against all the garlic flavors. Horseradish chopped up. Just to start, like I said, we're going to go with about half of it. The beautiful thing about this is it's all just going to be done in the blender. This was a cooking thing that you didn't need to do, but we're going to test it out just to play. Like I said, it's nice and easy because it's all going to go in this blender. So for me, I'm going with my pound of peeled garlic. Yes, I did buy a bag of already peeled garlic because ain't nobody got time for that. Throw in our horseradish to start out with, and then we're going to go really, really heavy on a bunch of salts. And again, we're going non-traditional here. So instead of lemon juice, I'm going to use, because I want to make this kind of a spicy hot sauce. I'm going to use the juice of some hot cherry peppers. All right. All right. Ooh. Oh, it smells so good. Press down the sides here. We don't want any of this garlic left behind. And we're going to continue to just kind of blend this all up. And we're going to add different things at different levels because as much as I want it to be a paste, I do want it to hold its color and hold its kind of integrity. So my guess is we're going to end up doing this entire jar of peppers. But I'm going to start with half right now as we're a little bit of the ways through this blending process. Seeds and all. And again, I want that heat coming from this. So I'm going to throw in half our little hot peppers. We're also going to throw in a little bit of my Bonneville seasoning. I was thinking like oregano, that like Italian sub, hot pepper kind of vibe, but with the garlic and the smoked horseradish. Like I think that we can get all three kind of like different spices because like garlic has its own kind of spice and horseradish is like nasally. And then you got the peppers, which is more going to be that capsaicin kind of heat. So I was like, well, let's just lean in. So we're going to use some Bonneville seasoning from High Desert Kitchen. It's nice and herby. And then also has some lemon, has some good acidity to it, a little sweetness, which I think is going to help. All right, let's get this blending. And on this one, I'm going to start adding our olive oil. I know traditionally a lot of them will say to use canola because it's going to kind of be a more neutral note flavor for the oil. I want that flavor of the olive oil in it, so we're gonna go with olive oil. So let's go with this. We're also gonna do some more of our juice. So it is getting much more pasty, which is what we want. And we're gonna need to blend this all down and make a really good emulsification using that oil and the vinegar and the pickling liquid kind of a deal to really get it in there. But oh man. And then if it's not spicy enough, I do have some habaneros. We can kick it over a notch. And if I need to go a little sweeter, I also have some pepperdews, a little more sweet peppers. Again, just trying to capture that kind of Italian Philly cheesesteak steak sandwich flavors, but using that base of the Toom, just all that fresh, beautiful garlic flavor. Oops. All right. Oh, team. We are getting nice and pasty. Whoop! Whoa! Punch to the face. Wowza! Woo! There's a lot happening right now. We're gonna have to figure out how to calm this down. I think a lot more oil is gonna be needed. Oh, we're gonna have to figure some things out because that is like, boom, punch to the face. Like, all the flavors are coming together in how I want it to. I think we need a little more of this. I think we need a lot more salt. It's gonna be helpful. I think this Bonneville is gonna be helpful. I think I'm gonna just say send it on the horseradish. Why not? But let's go ahead and give this another little buzz and see it where we're getting. Oh, it's smelling so good. All right. I also love the color. I was getting really nervous that it would turn into like kind of a weird kind of color. I actually really like that it's kind of turning this like kind of goldish color rather than like the more pure traditional white. Oh yeah. It's a little funky, a little different. It has got some kick to it. Woo! I don't think the habaneros are going to be necessary on this guy. Man. Oh, man. Okay. I'm going to blend this down some more and see if we can get to a smooth taste, to a smoother paste, and then we can start kind of messing with those flavors more and try to balance everything out. Because I get a little bit of the nostril flair. I get the capsaicin. I get that garlic. Oh, and I love that I went fresh. I almost went roasted, but I think fresh garlic is the way to go. So, let's give it a test, you know? Oh, this is becoming very smooth. It's very, looking beautiful. It's very deceiving. The first thing I kind of smell coming off of it is more of that like olive oil. Wow. That is a roller coaster of heat for sure. I think heat-wise, I have everything there. I think we want a little bit more distinct kind of like herby flavors, just kind of help break up that heat. The garlic is still like front and center, which I love. I think I'm gonna go a little bit of this juice because it's gonna be from a little bit sweeter of a pepper. Horseradish and the smoked horseradish, I'm not really catching the smoke of the horseradish. I think that is bringing a little bit of a depth of a flavor to this to kind of ground it all. Because otherwise this is all very bright and fresh and kind of in your face. And I think that smoke is kind of reining it in just a little bit. I think that tingly sensation that I'm getting coming up through my nostrils is more of the horseradish, but it is partially the garlic. And then like the peppers are there. I feel like the pepper heat is there, but we're kind of losing a little bit like the hot pepper, that vinegariness from the hot peppers. So we're gonna try to balance that out. Wow. There is so much happening. It's a little overwhelming, I'll be honest. It's a little punch to your face, but like it lingers. I get that nostrily feel. I'm having all those things. I just feel like there's still something slightly off. I think it's more off of what I was expecting or what I was trying to get to. I think we're gonna go and blend in some of these pepperdews and see if that kind of helps, because it doesn't need much more heat, but it does need that like peppery flavor in my opinion. And so I think that by going just pepper dews, these little sweet and spicy Conte peppers, I think that could do it without adding too much spice. These are much more on the sweeter side. These are much more spicy. All right, let's go ahead. First of all, the texture just keeps getting better. The color also, I'm in love with it. It's this beautiful gold color with the specks of the peppers. Like everything that I was expecting to be able to see and everything, it is here. Woo! Oh, my tongue just gets on fire. It's the back of my tongue. Oh, I think the pepper juice kind of helped a lot. So I think that was a win. So I think we're going in the right direction. I don't know if I need to add like a mayo to this to kind of help carry it and thin it out, or if I need to go straight more of like a vinegar, or maybe, I don't know what we'll do. We're gonna do a little bit more salt. The garlic is still so strong. I mean, there's a pound of garlic. I mean, obviously, it was gonna be a lot. And the heat of these peppers, the pepper dews, like everything is there and it's working really, really well. I'll do a little bit more olive oil. And then I think that we need to go more of a straight vinegar. I'm gonna go with some red wine vinegar, just to kind of see if we can help kind of brighten things up and balance out all the things that are happening just a little bit. And then we'll figure this out. Oh, I'm still just, every time I open it up, I'm like, it's just, the texture is just so impressive to me. But here we go. Whoop. I think, oh yeah. Woo! Oh man, that zings. Oh, that is good. Okay, I think the vinegar, I think a balance of these things, I'm gonna have to work this a lot to get out like a real good recipe for this. But I think I'm onto something. I'm gonna get this out of this. I'm gonna get into a jar or into like a squeeze bottle kind of situation. And then I'm gonna figure out some sort of delicious thing to make real quick to try it on so that I can eat it with other things happening. I have some peppers, onions. Maybe I'll saute those up. I have some meatballs that my mom made that are left over. Maybe I'll make a little meatball sub situation and throw this deliciousness on it. We'll be right back. All right, we're gonna do a little dry roasting on the mushrooms because I think that is just a better way to do your mushrooms, to start them off dry. You'll get all the moisture, all the everything that you need later on. A little salt. My patience is running out, so we're just gonna go ahead and a little food lube, as they say. Our onions, little Bonneville. Gonna match those flavors throughout. We're actually gonna throw in our meatballs now so that they get nice and warm, and hopefully start to release some of their juices into the pan. We'll throw our peppers over the top here. Now, I don't know what to do here, because part of me is like, let's just put this sauce right on there and have some fun. And then there's other moves like, well, I don't want it warm necessarily. And cooking all that garlic's gonna change everything. So I think we're gonna do a little bit of both. We're gonna throw our garlic right in here, this garlic salty sauce. I feel like this is how I would want to use it. It just has like a beautiful spread on your sandwiches and all the things. There we go, look at that. Okay. Whoop. Oh. Whoop. Opens up the palate. Woo! We're just gonna take a little bit here. Throw a little dabarooski in there. I'm not putting any cheese or anything else on it. I mean, this is really about tasting this. But we are gonna hit it with a little bit of water, just to kind of help pull things off the bottom of the pan. And to help loosen up this extra spicy hot pepper Toom. Let's burn my mouth off here. We got our little lettuce wrap situation here to try it out. Oh no, we lost one. Can't lose them. Gotta enjoy them all, you know? It was all there. Maybe one more bite. It was wild. It is so much garlic. And the peppers and everything else are there. I think that it's a big batch. So I think we're going to have to head back to the drawing board on adjusting this. But I like the direction I'm going in. I'll get it right for the burritos, and we'll revisit in the burritos on this. So, until burrito time. See you then.
Oh, so good. It's delicious, man. Woo!